joining me today. It's Brian Gubernick, and welcome to the No Days Off podcast, where we believe that every single day brings a new opportunity to get better. Let's get into it today. Today I want to tell a quick story around Frank Sinatra. I want to talk about Frank Sinatra, Frank's career, and some things that he achieved, and you'll understand how it relates to you. This is going to be a twist. It's going to take you probably a little bit different direction than you think we may go. So let's talk around Frank, okay? Frank Sinatra, as many of you probably know, is one of the most iconic singers of the 20th century. He recorded and performed God knows how many songs. I had read somewhere, or somebody had told me, it was in excess of 1,200 different songs during his lifetime. Like so many songs, we don't even know the exact number. He recorded many, he wrote many, they were in different arrangements, they were with different singers alongside him. The guy was second to none in terms of performance. He's known for famous songs like My Way, Fly Me to the Moon, New York, New York, and a whole slew of others. Okay, so Frank is literally one of the greatest singers and performers of all time. I think we could all agree. I don't know if we'd all agree on the last guy I talked about, Ringo Starr, being the greatest, though he certainly was. I think you know my feelings there. But Frank Sinatra, I mean, everyone loves Frank. Okay? Why are we talking about Frank Sinatra? Here's why. See, Frank Sinatra had recorded, like I said, 1,200 plus songs. But if I ever stand up in front of a room, or maybe I'd ask you right here today, name the most popular Frank Sinatra songs, or better yet, name as many Frank Sinatra songs for me as you can. And I gave you some time to do it. Like, think about it right now. I gave you a few, but think about Frank Sinatra songs. Everybody thinks of New York, New York. Some people think of My Way. Some people think of Fly Me to the Moon. You probably have 3, 4, 5 others in mind. The only time this exercise blew up on me is when I did it in Vegas. Vegas, they all knew like 9, 10, 11 songs. But most people, 1, 2, 3 Sinatra songs total. Now, why does that matter? Just so we're clear, Frank Sinatra recorded over 1,200 songs. I mean, he's all over the place. But most of us could not name more than 2 or 3 Frank Sinatra songs. Literally one of the most iconic singers in history. So what's your takeaway? Your takeaway should be that in this lifetime, you're going to be known for 1, maybe 2, and stretching it a bit, maybe 3 things. You're going to be known for 1 or maybe 2 things in your entire lifetime. The further you stray away from those one or two things, the less likely you're going to be known for anything at all. Let that sink in. Frank Sinatra, 1,200 songs, people know 3 of his songs. How many things are you involved in? How spread are you? Are you spread too thin? Are you giving 9 different projects or paths your attention? Well, hey, maybe you're superhuman, but the reality is the odds are not in your favor if you're spread across 9 different things. If you are to be known, if you're able to make a mark, if you're able to leave a legacy in 1 or maybe 2 things in this lifetime, then you've got to focus 100% on those 1 or 2, maybe 3 things. You follow me? The further you stray from those, the less likely you'll be known for anything. So you've got to align your actions around your vision for these 1 or 2 things. How you want them to play out. How you want to spend your days living up to the reputation you want to be known for. How you want to be purposeful in surrounding yourself with people who want what you want. We've got to align. We've got to get focused if we want to make a mark, if we want to know or be known. Now, I know we know this somewhat, conceptually, we understand it. It makes sense. We take it. We're like, Brian, yes, I've heard about focusing on the one thing. There's a few books about that. There's one in particular many of you know by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. Great book, right? It is about focus. It is about aligning on one thing, right? And the idea here is pour all of your attention and your energy into this and you'll have great success. Well, that's what we're talking about, and everyone conceptually understands it, but few of us actually honor it. You know, if you're running a real estate business, let's say you're running a real estate team, oftentimes we find ourselves wanting to dabble in all of these other areas, looking at all these other lanes of opportunity. When the reality is, if we just go all out on the thing in front of us, we could achieve every objective we probably set out. You know, a good friend of mine, Jason, he used to give this analogy. He'd say, we're all standing in a diamond mine and we're looking out the entrance of that diamond mine and we're looking out across the desert and we're saying, damn, I wish I was out there in that desert. And the truth is, if you would just turn around, you're literally standing in a diamond mine, but we all let our minds wander. We all think that maybe there's greater opportunity outside of that diamond mine. And the idea here is knock it off, get focused, recognize you'll be known for a couple things in your lifetime, and the further you stray away from those things, the less likely you'll be known for anything at all. So the focusing question today is, what do I want to be known for? What do I want to be known for in my business? What do I want to be known for in my life, in my relationships? What do I want to be known for in my health? If you have something set there, what do I want to be known for? And am I giving that path the attention it deserves? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, good for you. How can you double down? If the answer is no, good for you. How can you eliminate the distractions and get focused on those one or two or three things you're going to be known for? That's all I have for you today, the No Days Off podcast. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, every single day brings a new opportunity to get better. So let's get after it.